So we're out on a smoke break, and I'm standing out there, and I start telling people my theories. No one had ever heard this stuff before. I'm talking about how, well, Saddam Hussein thought he was Nebuchadnezzar reincarnated, right? And you can go look this up. This guy, Saddam Hussein, he claimed to be Nebuchadnezzar reincarnated. He had artworks and paintings of himself as Nebuchadnezzar. And they blew him up with the shock and awe, right? You remember shock and awe? Well, shock and awe is actually a play on the Hebrew word Shekinah, which was what Michael was talking about with the feminine, is the Hebrew feminine, the Shekinah. And Shekinah. So Shekinah. And they were playing on that. And they blew up Nebuchadnezzar, Saddam Hussein, using the mother of all bombs, which was the MOAB, acronyms. Well, who took out Nebuchadnezzar, or who fought Nebuchadnezzar, but the Moabites? So now you got the Shekinah coming down, taking out Nebuchadnezzar with the Moabs. You can't make this stuff up, right?
You're about to witness the mother of all bombs. At least, that's what the Massive Ordnance Air Blast Bomb, or MOAB, has been unofficially christened by its creators.
Well, it's tremendously powerful.
This particular weapon is the largest conventional weapon ever built in the sense of the amount of explosive being carried.
As the largest ever satellite-guided air-delivered weapon in history, the MOAB is big on firepower. This 30-foot monster weighs more than 21,000 pounds and carries close to 10 tons of H6 explosive.
When they were testing it, people actually thought they were testing small-scale nuclear devices.
Pound for pound, this is less efficient than multiple smaller detonations. But the sheer destructive force of one huge blast, plus the psychological effect of the nuclear-style mushroom cloud, is undeniable.
132, press track, good job.
You drop one of these, and you can take out a large amount of a target in one big explosion, one big boom. And that's what it does, and does very, very well.
We watched as a fireball was set off. I believe that this is live in Center City in Baghdad. And now clearly the cruise missiles are raining down on Baghdad, and the early explosions have begun. Whether this is shock and awe or not remains to be seen, but certainly for people who are witnessing this inside Baghdad, it must be shock and awe indeed. These are pictures coming to us from Abu Dhabi television, I believe, and live pictures inside Baghdad.
From Yahweh and the Gods and Goddesses of Canaan by John Day on page 48. The most detailed critique of the equation of Atharat and Asherah, however, comes from K.H. Bernard. First, he notes that the Ugarit Atharat's role is essentially that of Mother of the Gods, or as she was called in the Bible, the Mother of Abominations. Whereas in the Old Testament, Asherah is a fertility goddess, or mother of harlots. And as a note for first-time viewers, the blue portions are notes added by me. However, we have already noted that the mention of the host of heaven, alongside Asherah in several Old Testament references, may imply her position as mother of the gods. Further, with regard to her fertility aspect, it may be noted Atharat is sometimes called Kudshu in the Ugaritic text. A 2nd millennium BCE representation of Kudshu, roughly contemporary with the Ugaritic text, have been found in Egypt that show her to have been a fertility goddess of erotic character.